She had me and my brother.
Okay. Okay. Different fathers?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So how old was she when you were born? Are you the oldest,
Yeah, I'm the
youngest?
oldest.
You're the oldest. So you were the firstborn.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so how old was she when you were
I think
born?
15 going on 16, 16.
15.
It just, as I was growing up, my mom always told me, my mom always gave me a hint that my father wasn't my father, and she told me exactly who my father was. I would just be doing so much and running, and it just really dawned on me. It's the man that my mom was underage when she consumed me. Anyone who would have been older.
It appears that we have now discovered the true reason why Jay has been avoiding a paternity test for his purported son Ramir for years. For a whole 10 years, Ramir has been engaged in this legal battle. Jay, however, has been spending money and hiring attorneys to keep the issue hidden rather than simply getting a DNA test and putting a stop to the turmoil. Jay can no longer escape Ramir's case as a judge recently gave it a big green light. However, that isn't even the whole tale. Additionally, there have been some recent claims regarding the age at which Ramir's late mother supposedly became pregnant by Jay-Z. And let's just say that Jay's refusal to take the test makes sense if these rumors are accurate. Jay's been accused for years of having affairs with women who were not legal adults, as you are all likely aware. Furthermore, this situation with Ramir's mother just serves to feed the allegations. What is actually happening behind the scenes then? If Jay-Z is so certain that Ramir is lying, why won't he just take the test and be done with it?
I never asked for money. I don't do interviews just saying, hey, Jay-Z, give me your money, or I'm coming at the Jay-Z for his money. I never did that. I'm not that type of person. I'm not trying to make nobody seem like a bad person or nothing. I'm just really coming out here for the truth. I don't want no money or anything. I wasn't looking for none of that. I just want to know the truth. And if I can't go to the courts and get the truth, like, what is it really? Why are you? What is it? I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over with.
It's a crazy story. So allow me to explain it to you. For years, Ramir Satwait has claimed that Jay-Z is his father. However, Jay repeatedly evaded a paternity test and allegedly used his riches and influence to obstruct Ramir's legal case. Now that Jay has been spending a lot of money on attorneys to fight the test rather than simply taking it and shutting it down, people are really making fun of him. And it's strange that this has taken so long when it might be resolved with a straightforward DNA test. Jay seems to be hiding something more and more when he fights. However, everything suddenly changed, and Ramir won a significant court battle, according to several sites. A judge last week approved the continuation of Ramir's lawsuit, meaning Jay-Z must now formally reply to the paternity complaint. Many people are now wondering why Jay-Z won't simply take the test and move on. Ramir is 32 years old and cannot receive retroactive child support. Thus, it defies logic that some sources said it has to do with money. After cheating on Beyoncé, some people assume that Jay-Z is just trying desperately to preserve his newfound reputation as a devoted family man. However, the true cause may be much more sinister, you all. Ramir's mother was just 15 or 16 when she became pregnant. Thus, Jay-Z is allegedly evading the test. To provide you with some context, when Ramir filed a paternity suit in 2015 with the assistance of Lily Coley, his godmother and legal guardian, the story was first covered by the media. Additionally, Ramir alleges in his filing that Jay had an affair in the 1990s with his late mother, Wanda. However, Lily, a paralegal, claims that Jay-Z and his lawyer provided incorrect and misleading information in court, which resulted in the case being dismissed. Ramir, however, was not going to back down. According to a 2018 Sunday article, Ramir filed fresh court documents accusing Jay of evading a paternity test for almost 8 years by utilizing his wealth and notoriety. And this is the point at which things become dubious. Ramir continued tobing, dismissed in court when it was alleged that the judge was informed that his biological father had previously been identified. However, when the son received a copy of Ramir's birth certificate, he was shocked to see that the father was not included at all. The court documents then revealed yet another shocking revelation. It turns out that some members of Ramir's own legal team were surreptitiously collaborating behind the scenes with Jay-Z's attorneys. Ramir claimed in an exclusive interview with The Sun that he has been denied a fair trial due to malpractice and legal errors. Jay-Z is meant to serve as a good example for our neighborhood. He yells Black Lives Matter as he stands there, The truth then, and take accountability, Ramir stated. Just take the test if you claim that I'm not your son and that my mother and I never had a relationship. Ramir also revealed to his son that when he was around 8 years old, his mother, Wanda, told him that Jay was his father. Wanda claims that she and Jay-Z first connected at his aunt's Brooklyn Projects apartment in 1992. They tried protection, but it didn't work, she added. She didn't see Jay again or have a method to get in touch with him after that night. Due to Wanda's deteriorating health by 2010, Lily Coley was granted custody of Ree. In her conversation with The Sun, Lily expressed her belief that Jay-Z is Ramir's biological father. Additionally, Lily claims that Wanda became pregnant soon after. They met Jay at the age of 15 or 16. It gets much more bizarre though. Ramir's 2018 complaint claims that while Wanda was in the hospital recuperating from a medicated coma, Jay-Z's attorney forced her to sign court documents, replacing Lily's name on the petition without her consent and for malicious purposes. As a result, the court dismissed the case once more. Things took a very bad turn at that point. Ramir was shot after accusing Jay-Z, according to Ramir and his godmother Lily, who appeared on Hip Hop News Uncensored after the case was dismissed.
Somewhere in September, he was in the parking lot with other people, near where he's at living now. And out of all the cars there, his was the only one shot up. So we believe that was a nexus or a connection, I believe, between the case and what's going on, because it was around the time.
Around the time Ramir filed the complaint, Lily also disclosed that strangers began visiting her house in an attempt to frighten and threaten her.
In addition to that, we've had people come to my home in the past, driving on the grass. We have people knocking on the door at 4 o'clock in the morning. We've been through all of it, mostly around the filing time. So this is a bigger picture.
She continued by saying that this battle is about more than just Jay-Z. It's also about exposing the ways in which the wealthy and influential control the justice system.
We want to try to make a difference with the Pro Se Act or the Legal Abuse Act, bringing new legislation and trying to sit down at the table with the lawmakers to make a difference. In addition to the fact, because, like you said before, Mr. Carter might not never do anything, and I'm sure he probably won't, but it ain't about him. This is about the system allowing things to happen that were very agreed and put our lives at stake in some regards. So I just wanted to say that's what another reason why we were still going to the criminal stuff for the second time. This time the prosecutor's office locally did get involved, but everything is slow moving and things are happening, and it's corruption going on. It says in New Jersey that if the person who resists to take the test is presumed the father, that's what the law says. Here in New Jersey, anybody who don't want to do it and go away from doing it or prevents from doing it is presumed the father. So right now, he's presumed the father. He's not even alleged.
However, Ramir was able to advance his case just as Jay believed, and he permanently put the matter behind him. Additionally, Ramir criticized Jay-Z for his hypocrisy in professing to defend children while avoiding accountability for his own when his name was mentioned in the Jane Doe lawsuit against Diddy. As you recall, when Jane Doe was 13, she accused Jay and Diddy of raping her. Additionally, Jay stated that he abides by extremely tight regulations in his initial remark, and respect, and it's all about keeping kids safe. If Mr. Carter values the ideals of honor and protecting children, as he claims in his letter, he should step forward with transparency, Ramir said in response. He keeps avoiding and deflecting. Ramir has since brought a fresh case against many judges and the New Jersey legal system, accusing them of plotting for more than 10 years with Jay-Z to have his fraternity cases dismissed. According to Ramir's attorney, Jay led on oath in the court docs when he claimed he had no property in New Jersey, which made the court assume it lacked jurisdiction over him. However, Ramir's team claims to have tax records and property deeds bearing Jay's name to demonstrate that this was untrue. The document claims that Jay-Z manipulated the situation by using his wealth and power to legal system, which resulted in the blocking or dismissal of Ramir's prior cases. According to the lawsuit, after Ramir began to speak out about the injustices he experienced while reporting his case to the New Jersey authorities, unidentified men shot at his car. Furthermore, according to the complaint, Ramir and his godmother Lily both state that at about 4 o'clock, cars pulled onto their property, and that they were being followed by unknown individuals throughout their area. And they also think that individuals with ties to Jay-Z were responsible for all of this. However, please share your thoughts with me. Is Ramir telling the truth, in your opinion? What do you believe to be the true reason behind Jay-Z's refusal to take the test? I'll see you in the future video. Please leave all of your comments below.